Krafty Leenies. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new, to you too. I hope you consider subscribing to my channel, and if you do, please don't forget, hit that bell, click it. It'll let you know every time I upload a new video. Yes, it will. And with that, at the end of this video, if you guys do like what I'm doing and you're happy with it and smiling, please don't forget, give me a big thumbs up. That helps my channel grow, and it also lets me know that you're happy and you like what I'm doing. And I'm on the right track, yeah. Thank you. Okay, comments below lets me know. Don't forget, comments below let me know. That's what I call it. If you have any questions about what I'm making or want to know where I'm getting things, comments below lets me know. Also, if you want to just say hi, hey, what's up, Eileen? What's up, Krafty? What's up, Leeny? So on social media, I am on Instagram and Facebook at Krafty Leenies. Oh, not Leenies, at Krafty Leeny. Krafty Leeny is on Instagram and Facebook. There we go. Sometimes I get tongue-tied. I get too excited talking to you guys. I really do. I love it. I am making today for you guys, my DIY is a gingerbread wreath with a galvanized charger plate. Yeah, and it said Merry Christmas on it. I know you guys seen one not that long ago, my last video. If you haven't, I hope you go check it out. I really loved it. I love the way it came out. But it was for Santa's Magic Key. Well, I'm kind of doing the same charger, kind of, but it says Merry Christmas. It don't say believe. And I did it with like a wreath around it. I wanted it to make it different. And I decided to do my kitchen in gingerbread chef. A chef gingerbread man. Yeah, that's my theme this year. And like the gingerbreads are all getting together, gingerbread men and gingerbread women, gingerbread women, yeah, gingerbread women and gingerbread men get together, and they're the bakers for Santa and Mrs. Claus. I visualize them in the kitchen baking cookies and cakes and cupcakes and all the goody stuff for Santa and Mrs. Claus. So I'm visualizing kind of like yeah, gingerbread chef. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully when you see what I make, it makes sense. But that's what I'm going to be doing my kitchen in. So I'm excited to show you what I make, and I hope it inspires you to make your own DIY of this. Put your own signature on it. That's the beauty of YouTube, is we get to inspire you guys and show you ideas and share our visions with you, and hopefully you guys do these things, and leave me a picture in comments below or on Instagram or on Facebook and let me know what you make. I'm really excited to see what you guys do out of it. Okay, and if not, I hope you enjoy what I do. Okay, so don't forget, comments below lets me know. Show me some love, guys, and let's start crafting. Okay. Mwah. Okay, we're going to begin with our gingerbread man. We're going to get burnt umber first. I know my brush looks weird, but that's my brush I use to dab a lot. Dab, 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 dab my paint. And we're just going to go around the edges to make it look like I baked the gingerbread cookie. I'm making a gingerbread cookie, yeah. Gingerbread cookie. And you know how the edges get cooked a little darker more than the center, so that's what I'm trying to create here. So now I'm getting the light mocha, and I do the same dabbing motion but in towards the middle, because the middle part of a gingerbread cookie is usually a little bit lighter than the edges. So that's what I'm focusing on, and I'm just dabbing a little over the burnt umber to kind of lighten it up. You just keep playing with it. You just keep going to where you are happy with it, when you think this is how you want your gingerbread man to look. And there I go, and I put some more in the center. Close that up, put it away. I get the burnt, there still have some burnt umber on my other brush, so I got that and put some on the edges a little bit. And I got a sponge brush, and I didn't put any paint on it. I'm just using a dry sponge brush, and I just dab in the rest of it, trying to blend it all in. See that? Now I'm going to get my white puffy paint. It's really easy. I know it looks difficult, but it's really easy. And you get your white puffy 3D paint, and I'm just now making my icing. And I'm outlining all of the gingerbread on the outer, and then I just put his little squiggly lines. As if, you know, I just baked my cookie, my gingerbread man cookie. And I'm gonna ice him. I didn't want him to look perfect, so all my little squigglies and everything is just the way I did it. That's the beauty of making something yourself. You do it, and as long as you're happy with it, that's what you want. That's what you want. You want to smile when you're done with your project. So I want him to look homemade. I don't want him to look like I bought him and put him from a shelf. I wanted him to look like I baked him myself in my kitchen. Putting icing eyes and a smile. I'm going to set him aside, and we're going to let him dry. I let him dry really overnight. When I did use the puffy paint, I did let it dry, like I said, overnight. I know it just, we skipped that, right? So now we're going to let him dry. And I'm just going to use, I use this template. It's a frame I got from the Dollar Tree. And I used it as, you know, like I said, like a stencil, a template. And cut my heart. I just outlined the inner and just cut him out a heart. Yep. You don't need to do that. You can just cut your own little heart out. You know, just cut your own little heart out. That sounds morbid. But, you know, do your own little heart, and you don't need to do a stencil, but I used a stencil. And we do the same method like we did with the Gingerbread Man. But this time I use, first, the burnt umber on the edges more. And then I'm now using the, I believe it was the brown, oh my goodness. I can't even remember it. It's in the beginning of the video. I'm having a brain fart. Sorry. I'll put it in there. Okay. So now I'm using again the light mocha. And I'm just putting all three browns, and I'm mixing them all in there. Want the burnt umber on the outer side more because that's where the cookie burns more or cooks more. And I'm just blending it all in. I'm not painting it. I'm just really dabbing it all, just pouncing but dabbing my hearts. And now what I'm doing is, again, I use a dry sponge brush, and I just put it on top and take excess paint, and that kind of blends the colors in a little bit better. That's what I did. Now I'm icing my gingerbread heart. And I don't want my icing, I never do. I never want my icing to look perfect and all, you know, I want it to look homemade. I want it to look like I'm not a professional chef. I want it to look like I baked these right out of my kitchen. Now I got the little wooden sticker from the Dollar Tree, and I just got a Sharpie red paint. You can use regular paint, the Sharpie pen. That's what I did, a Sharpie pen, excuse me. And I just outlined some of the lines and colored some red in there just so it'll stand out a little more. I don't know, I wanted the wood to show through. I want it to look a little classic. Now that my gingerbread man is dry, like I said, I waited overnight. I put his bow. I just put 2 little ribbon pieces, tied them both together, and that was his bow. Glued it on my gingerbread man with the candy canes. Easy as that. Now put him aside, and now I'm getting my wire wreath I got at the Dollar Tree, excuse me. Man, I don't know what's going on with me today. So I got that at the Dollar Tree. It's the smaller one, not a big one. It's a small one that they have. And I just twirled it around with the ribbon. I got the ribbon also at Dollar Tree. And you just overlap it. You just wrap it around, overlap. I used 2 rows of this. I don't know, I wanted it to look natural. And then the polka dots were so cute. It just reminded me of the eyes on the Gingerbread Man or frosting. I don't know, I love polka dots. So then you just grab it around, you fold the edge, that's what I do, and just glue it on down. Now there's my charger plate. Oh my gosh, these things are so pretty in person. Very pretty, well made. I got it at the 99-cent only store, like I said, and I just fell in love with these. Now I'm just gluing a piece of my Chanel pipe cleaner. I put a lot of glue, as you can tell, on each side. And then I put a little bit more glue on top and I let it sit. It dries pretty quick because the charger plate is metal, so it dries really fast. So let it dry. Once it's dried, you're able to bend your pipe cleaner, push it right through the ribbon. It goes right through that burlap ribbon really easy. And I just twist them on there. And I just did the other side the same way, and there we have it. See that? It's on. And now I made these lollipops. I am going to put a video up how I made the lollipops. If you go look at that one, you'll see how I did those. Now I made 2 of the cookies. I made one with a wood heart I had. I had a wood heart laying around, so I ended up making a cookie out of that with the stencil. I used that frame. The heart that came out of the middle, I used that as a cookie too. And there's my other cookie that I used. So now I'm putting my little pick in there, my Christmas pick I got from the Dollar Tree again. And you just play with it. Just see where you want all your florals to lay, how you want the wreath to look. It's all up to you. You don't have to make it, like I always say, the way I do if you don't want. You could do your own spin off on this. I hope it just gives you, like I said, inspiration to make you one. Make yourself one. But there you go. You just glue some of those in there. I took them apart. I took the pick, I took a piece off it so I can move it the way I want it to lay and where I want everything to, how I want it to look. My goodness. Sorry guys, I don't mean to be driving you nuts. I don't want to scare you away, but I cannot talk today. Now I'm just putting some glue behind the lollipop stick. You could paint your sticks, but I didn't want to. I wanted, like I said, everything to look more like natural. And if you can hear that in the background, I'm sorry, it's my heater on. Yeah, it makes a loud noise. It's kind of loud. You know, it'll look really cute. You don't have to just do the lollipops. You could put the candy canes in there too. I know the Dollar Tree carries candy canes, which I did get a pack of candy canes, and I put that on this wreath too. But you can use all candy canes. You don't have to do lollipops. Sometimes I see things and I'm telling you, I add them in there as this project was sitting there, and I'm looking and I'm finishing and letting the gingerbread man dry. I'm start looking at things and I'm like, you know what? think I'm going to put this on there. I think I want to add that. And my mind just goes nuts. I'm sorry I didn't put that. But those candy canes, like I said, came from the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 8. And they come in red, white, and green, and also red and white, which they are so pretty. And I am doing the little heart theme. So my little heart gingerbread cookies, and I put my candy canes in the shape of a heart. And that I just took the little styrofoam berry beads, and they're white, and they kind of reminded me of frosting. I don't know why, so I added those in there also. Now I got this from a ribbon. It was empty, a ribbon spool, and I cut the little pieces in half. That's what I made my lollipops out of also. And a piece of the flour, the pig flour that I cut off, the stick, and I used that to give my gingerbread man some stability, so he's a little more stiffer. You can also use popsicle sticks, small ones if you like. They have those at the Dollar Tree also. But you know me, you just use your imagination, use what you have, right? Now I'm getting some of the Chevron Ribbon, and I got this also at the Dollar Tree. And you just swirl it around each other, just wrap it, and then cut little, I'm pretty sure you guys seen all these things how to do, but you just cut little, not a lot, you just snip it a little on each side, and as you do that, you bend it over to each other like a little accordion in the middle, put the string or pipe cleaner, whatever you have, twine, and you just tie it really tight, and then you knot it, or like I said, you can use some pipe cleaners for that. I just use whatever I have on hand. And then you just fluff it around, you're able to twist it. I'm not a great bow maker, but I do, like I say, what I can. I just love doing crafts, and so I just have fun with it. So just have fun when you're making your projects. Just have fun. That's what it's about. You smiling, having fun, just crafting. It's great. And now I'm just getting a piece of that polka dot, the excess that I had left from my wreath, the ribbon, and I just folded it over each other, put some wire. Yeah, I save those little tie bags. I save them from bread, or I save them from whatever, fruit bags, whatever I can get. I just save them, and I use them for projects too when I'm making bows. I tell you, crafting on a budget. You just use what you have. You save little things that you think you can use later. That's how I do my crafting. And now I'm using my other, I got this from Walmart. This, if you're looking for this little checkered buffalo check ribbon, I got it at Walmart for $3. I just love it. And I'm gonna add that in there in the middle, because in my kitchen I want to have it with some buffalo check in it, because I really fell for that stuff, man. I really like it. But you can use any ribbon that you like that's going to match your decor. You do yours, right? However you want to do it. So now I'm gonna flip it over, and all I did here was put the pipe cleaner through the top of the ribbon where it's looped around the wire, so it catches the wire. Pull them both through, twist it around each other, and then I grab both sides and I see that, and I tied them both together, and there I have my hook to hang it, and there we have it. I hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this. I think it looks cheery but also looks warm. I don't know, I really like the way this one came out. I hope you did too. And if you do enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget, comments below, let me know. Tell me if you like this. Thank you. Bye. Bye.